the actual unit homework. Let's see here. I'm going to do 10 on, I'm on the last page here. I'm doing just out of order. This is the ACT and number 10. I'm going to do this one with you. This one's a little harder. It's my ultimate goal for you to get to with average rate of change. Well, actually a little bit harder, but it's a good start. Anyways, find the average rate of change over the interval from 0 to h. And this is A, this is B, because we have a formula. We're doing f of B minus f of A over B minus A. So we're going to go off the side, and we have to find f of h and f of 0. F of h is literally when that x right there becomes an h. It's really easy. It's 2h squared plus 1. We also have to find f of 0. It's when that becomes a 0. 2 times a 0 squared plus a 1, well, that's going to be 1. And then we're just going to plug in our little formula. We have 2h squared plus 1. We have to take away f of a, which was 1, and it's sitting over b minus a, h minus 0. This becomes 2h squared over h because 1's cancel out. And then we can throw away an h, and it's 2h. Ta-da! Seems like something's wrong there, but well, it's because it's h. I'm just checking that. I thought it would be a little bit different, but it's because it goes from 0. That's what's throwing it off. Really thought I'd get, nope. All right, moving on. ACT practice. Discount tickets to a basketball tournament sell for $4 each. Enrico spent 60 bucks on discount tickets. $37.50 less than if he had bought the tickets at the regular price. What was the regular ticket price? All right, so here's what I know. If he spent 60 on discount tickets, and there's probably a way we can do this with algebra, but whatever. If he spent 60 on tickets that were 4 apiece, he bought 15 tickets. That's what he bought. It turns out that this is $37.50 less than what it would have been a regular price. Regular price is 60 plus $37.50, which is what, $97.50? So we're just going to divide by that 15 that he bought, and we can get a total here. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see, 6. It's 6 something. I can tell you that much. It's Monday, and my brain is not working the way it should, so we're just going to do a long division. 15 goes into 97 6 times. That's 90. 7.5 down. Ah, there we go. 5. 650. A little slow. The expression 3x minus 4y squared times 3x plus 4y squared is equivalent to what? They actually made this one so it's really hard to screw up, but the idea is the double distributive property. 9x to the second plus 12xy squared. And the reason I say it's really hard to screw up is because things are going to cancel out in the middle. That's going to be minus 12xy squared. And that's going to be minus 16y to the fourth, because a y squared times a y squared is y to the fourth. And these guys are gone. See, there's a lot of kids that only do first and last. Even they would have looked into this one. They would have. Let's see, a rectangle has an area of 32 square feet and a perimeter of 24 feet. What is the shortest side? What is the shortest of the side lengths in feet of the rectangle? Well, what they're asking you to do is to find dimensions of a rectangle such that things make sense. I just came up with these numbers off the top of my head, but I know that 8 times 4 is 32, which is that. And if I add around 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4, I also get 24. So this rectangle satisfies the text. That's what they're asking you to do, is come up with a rectangle that satisfies the text. And there are ways to do this with formulas. There are, but this is just way quicker just to think of the dimensions. And the shortest side, by gosh, is 4. All right. In triangle, hopefully you read that as triangle. Triangle ABC, the sum of the measures of angle A and B is 47 degrees. What is the measure of angle C? Normally I would say good test takers draw, but I know that the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C is 180 degrees, because I know, like most do, that the sum of the interior angles in the Euclidean triangle add up to 180 degrees. And A and B is 47. So 47 degrees plus the measure of angle C is 180. Do a little subtraction there, I guess you get what, 133? The measure of angle C is 133 degrees. Number 12, in a high school cafeteria, students can choose their lunch from 3 sandwiches, 3 soups, 4 salads, and 2 drinks. So this is combinations. How many different lunches are possible for a student who chooses exactly 1 sandwich, 1 soup, 1 salad, and 1 drink? So the number of combinations here, we actually do learn this stuff here towards the end of the year, is quite simply to multiply all the numbers together. 3 times 3 times 4 times 2. 3 times 3 times 4 times 2. And I think that gets you to 72. Function f of x is defined as f of x is negative 8x to the second. What is f of negative 3? That means let x be negative 3. Like, this is function notation. Everybody is supposed to get this right. You plug a negative 3 in. A negative 3 times a negative 3 is a positive 9. 8 times 9 is 72. Make it negative. Ta-da! If 3 to the x is 54, then which of the following must be true? And let's assume you know nothing about logarithms and exponentials, okay? I'm just going to make a little table here. 3 squared is 9. 3 cubed is 27. 3 to the 4th is 81. So if 3 to the x is 54, 54 is somewhere in the middle, isn't it? X is between 3 and 4. The least common multiple of 70, 60, and 50. That's saying the smallest answer choice divisible by 70, 60, and 50. 60 is not divisible by 70, so no. 180 is not divisible by 70, so no. 210 is divisible by 70, that's going to be 3. But 210 over 60? Not with a whole number. That's the issue. It's not a whole number. It's 3.5. And that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for solid whole integers. So, This one looks promising. 2100 over 70 should be 30. 2100 over 60 be 1800, so 30, and then another 300 is 35, so passing that. And double zero, it's definitely divisible by 50. I mean, you can go to a calculator and check me if you want, but should be 42. So it's J. Hotshot Electronics is designing a packing box for its new line of acoustical Odyssey speakers. The box is a rectangular prism with a length of 45 centimeters, width of 30, and a volume of 81,000 cubic centimeters. Now, I know that the volume of a box is length, width, height. You should too, because you all had geometry. So I'm going to say 81,000 equals, I have length, and the reason I put the 81,000 here is because that's volume. They line up. I have a length of 45, a width of 30, and I don't know the height. So there we go. 45 times 30 is what? 1,200 and 1,350. So 81,000 is 1,350 heights. Divide out 1,350. It's gotta be 60. Truthfully, I'd go to a calculator right now, but I just don't feel like doing it. I feel like it's 60. Six times one is, so if I do 6 times 1,350, I'd get 6,078. I'd get 7,950. That's what I'd get. Been a while since I've done subtraction old school. Let's see here. That doesn't quite work. You know what? I am too tired for this. Yeah, it was 60. I knew it was 60. Apparently, I just can't do math right now. Let's see, 18, 4 points A, B, C, and D lie on a circle having a circumference of 15 units. B is 2 units counterclockwise from A. Ooh, I like this one. C is 5 units clockwise from A, and D is 7 units clockwise from A, and 8 units counterclockwise from A. Interesting. So we have a circle. It has a circumference of 15 units. Let's see, it says B is 2 units counterclockwise from A. So I'm going to put A at noon, 12 o'clock. B is 2 units counterclockwise from A, so it would be about right there. C is 5 units clockwise. That's 5. And D is 7 units clockwise from A. So 5 and 2 makes 7. And then 8 units to A, which makes 6, because 6 and 2 makes 8. These four numbers have to add up to 15. So 2 and 5 is 7, 9, 6 makes 15. There's my diagram. What is the order of the points starting with A and going clockwise around the circle? No. Well, there you go. ACDB, because they want it clockwise. ACDB. It's choice J. So that is number 10 and the ACT, and I will stop this video and do another one.